come from far. We've been friends for a long time, and he used to just tell me about this. I thought it wouldn't even be possible. At times I would tell him, but why do you want it? Why do you want us to do this and that? But I now see like the passion is real, because what we used to talk was not in reality, but as I talk now, I see the reality. So I would really want to find out from you what is behind that. What has driven me to come up with this motivational hub.
Oh, thank you so much, and I want to say you're an amazing person, and you're following me for quite a long time. You've been that an amazing personality, a personal friend, and shared with you quite a number of things I want to find to share with you, because the feedback is sent back to me in this format. Like today, I'm receiving query from you. So I realized in my life I didn't have any special talent. And that's one thing, but the most funny thing about me is I'm passionately curious about everything that comes my way, and I really decided to stick to this because of the reasons that when I live for myself, I'll be killing the people around me. Connected to me will be dying inside me. Sometimes I may make people who are my own best to be silenced inside me. So I decided to move away from that me who is quiet to that me who is getting people to talk, who is getting people to share, who is getting people into being moved a little more. And then secondly, as time goes on, I started to see people want to quit the world. I started to see people who are getting so discouraged. I started to look at people who say life is no more. And then a time came in when I realized that not all people want to commit suicide really wanted to die, but those people need just help. So that's why I moved on to start my motivation hub, and it's intended to capture quite a big audience across the globe. And in today's time, I feel myself connecting so much to so many people who knows me physically and those who do not know me physically. And what does this do to them? This is intended to just change their ways, change their thoughts, and change their life, and change their world for themselves. And you know, when you change your mind, you change yourself. And when you change yourself, you change the world for yourself. And what does it mean? When you hold on to your back, when you hold on to your past, and you tie yourself really to the past, you recall that sad memory, you recall that thing that really broke you down. That thing holds you and makes you unable to real tap in any opportunity that comes your way. And now what comes to happen is your future will pass you by. And once your future passes you by, you will remain held in the past. And what was the past all about? The past held you to failure. And so you will be held as a failure because your future has already passed you by. And what do? You'll have got to wait until the next chance comes. There's a common say that opportunity never knocks twice. But in real life, opportunities are many and they are coming. They can knock. You can knock through them. You can penetrate through them. You can intrude through them. You don't stick into that was my only chance. And so many people have seen them trying to say that was my chance, and it's gone. And so they sit down and sit back and wait and say, let come what may. And so if failure comes, you don't welcome. If success comes, you celebrate. But indeed, we don't need to sit and wait for it to come. We sit and crave them and make them and work on them and plan them and achieve them and strategize them. Remember, a plan, a goal or a dream without a plan is a wish. It's just a wish. And it will always never come to be what you intended to create them to be until you strategize and go down right there and work it out for yourself. And yes. So how do we make ourselves motivated once we succeed? We make ourselves motivated once we succeed by celebrating them. I was attending a birthday party of some friend of mine, and she was telling people, why I celebrated my birthday for the first time this year after making it 29 years old is I sat down in November and I counted how many successes I have realized, how many goals have I attained. And then she told us that the year was an effective one, not just a year that she has done what and all that. It was an effective year, not efficient, because in her thought, things she has planned to prioritize, she has made them, she has succeeded in them, she has achieved them. And that's why she called it an effective year. And today,
she was trying to celebrate her.
Yeah, she was celebrating her successes. That's why she chose to celebrate her birthday for the first time. It has never been in her dream. So celebrating a success motivates us so much, and when we count back, it's a reflection of how we can make it in life.
Yeah, come on. I've heard of motivation hub. Motivation hub. So I would like to know how far have you gone with it already? Or it's just
yeah, Motivation Hub started in the conception stage, and I tried to move around looking at how I can make things. That was in the year 2020. Remember 2020, COVID came in, and I got exposed to quite a number of things that has never come my way. I learned quite a lot of things. I was pressed down by quite a lot of things. And not only me, the whole world was pressed down. And it was a turning point for me to look at how can I turn out to be a person beyond this. Because professionally I am a teacher, yes, and that time schools were all closed, you know. You can't go to school and teach, you can't gather more than 5, more than 10, and it was a little tough. And I sat down and I wrote my first ever book, which is on the printout. So I think 3 months time from now we have had copies already out. And that thing, the heading of that book is "You will never be who you are without someone." I conceived this in 2020, and I tried to work it out through the first book, and I wanted to make an audio book of that, and I tried to look around and really make it. So for me to become the best person in doing that, I needed to be a journalist, and passionately I've grown up as someone who wanted to be a journalist. Yes. And in my real life, I think in senior 3, I was talking about becoming, I either become a doctor or a lawyer, or a journalist, or a failure. But I didn't become any of the 4. And I don't count myself as a failure. I'm not a journalist, and I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a doctor. So it's the reason that moved me away from that into this motivation hub. And if I have a little wisdom, how can it reach out to so many people? And if I get the wisdom of the people who cannot be able to share, and I share it with the world, how can it impact in their lives? How can it create a difference? How can it move them? How can it change their dimension? How can they move to quite a finer zone for themselves and their lives and whatever they do? You know, why I choose to do Motivation Hub is I met friends who are already working in large companies and big organizations, but they will tell you how much they earn. They will tell you how their family is doing. They will tell you how their businesses and other things are doing. But on a sad note, they will tell you at the end of it that they want to quit the job. And yes, I just decided to design this to help people who want to feel things are not moving on well, things are not at their best, things are doing worst. You know, it's a move that is designed to bring people to hopefulness. It's a move that is designed to build confidence within persons, and I'm so passionate seeing someone.
There's just something I'm just so attracted to that he has just spoken about. Say he started this because he wants to live for people. Yeah, that is so good. That is some kind of selfless love. You just see the way people are living, pursue this parallel. Oh, okay. whatever kind of job someone has, whatever kind of money someone has around, but someone cannot have it all. Like in life, we can't have it all, right?
Yes.
So this, I think, has really come at the right time to just build up people, to create confidence. You talked about the past. One of the things which has made people not able to really go far in life is getting attached to the past. And past has really killed dreams, it has killed a lot of things, and it has even killed them when you get attached to it. So, just pick something so nice. When you get attracted, when you get attached to your past, you don't go far. Your past ties you up. Yeah.
Your future will pass you
It's
by.
really passing by, and that really is so great.
Yeah. It's really very nice to hear this motivation hub. I'm also motivated by just the word motivation hub, and I know it's really going to be to really make a great impact in this world. Because there are so many people who are there who needs to be encouraged. They cannot move alone, but they need someone. Actually, as I said, in this world you cannot just be alone, but you need a mentor. You need someone to work with and encourage you. When you want to fall, you need someone. And it's really so encouraging, and I would love to encourage you to keep going with that spirit.
Okay, not only me, but I will be with the people. If people are, then I will because people are. And I am because people are.
Yeah,
So I am because you are. That's something nice for me.
And personally, I love the vision. The vision is not to myself, but the vision is to the world. I really love it so much, and I hope to get a copy of that book. You can't be who you are alone. Like you can't be who you are by yourself, but you need people around. You know, like there's a saying that goes that no man is an island. So there is no way you can go alone and be what you want to be alone. So I really love to get a copy of that book.
It's coming out so soon, and we will see them, watch them, read them, we'll listen to them, because we want to make it audio, visual, and then we'll make it audio. So thank you so much. Have the best of your day. A happy Christmas. As comes 2024, may it be a happy year for you. May you achieve your dreams, and may you have an effective